Gonna have to start building jello huts just to withstand all that ground jiggling. On the upside, when we are low on food, we can eat the huts too. Mmm, yum. Alright, Shift Derico, DNA, and Kieran Halcyon all get 5 will for 10 turns. There's a series of distant thuds and groans, and several short yet violent rhythmic shakes. Then slowly the sounds and the tremors move away. Damn it, sounds like some sort of creature. 3 XP at 1 research point. Okay, equipment. Iolo, you get the new and improved thingy there. Alright. So we have the new Coastie Stabber, but we're going to hold off on that. Okay, go ahead and keep going. Also, I should probably manage supplies. So we have... What do we have infinite supplies of now? We got infinite supplies of that. We kind of have infinite supplies of that. Kind of have infinite supplies of that. We have good supplies of that. We've got infinite supplies of that. Infinite supplies of that. Infinite supplies of that. That's fish and mushrooms, so I probably should start making some of that as well. Some more of that. Some meat and herbs. Fish and vegetables, I definitely don't have much of that. Fish salad, we got plenty of that, so there we go. I need to work on one more thing, and then we'll be okay. That's bird casserole. It's bird meat and mushroom. Vegetables and meat. Meat and exotic fruit. Meat and seaweed. Meat and fruit. Meat and herbs. That's fish and herbs. Okay, that's what we need. Like certain types of fish, but fish with mushrooms really sounds nasty. You know. Gotta go with what we got. Okay, so we're making that. We're making the meat kebabs. Fish salad. Making all of that. We do have baked meals available. Which, no, we cannot use mushrooms for that. My mistake. Well. Okay, grilled fish and mushrooms. Put that there. Cooked meals. Fish and herbs. That is cooked fish. I can just pull people off of stuff as needed. But baked meals. We've got a lot of grain. We've got a fair bit of that. I could do seaweed and fruit. That would be an infinite thing. Seaweed fruitcake. Ugh. Just imagine Gordon Ramsay playing this and yelling at the crafters. Let's get the seaweed fruitcake in there. There we go. What do we have coming near us? 1 goblin boar rider and 3 goblin warriors. Not too worried about that. Bloody fish and mushrooms. The F is this? The fish is effing raw. Could be worse. Could be seaweed candy corn. The fact that you thought of that scares me. My mother loves candy corn, and like I'll eat some, but after like a handful, I'm good. I've had enough. I don't desire anymore after that. Let's see. You are getting 3. Yeah, it's not really worth it. Let's give you that. It's a little bit better. All right, who was... you need that. There we go. So we got... oh, and it's good quality. 8 armor and 12 shielding. Holy cow, that is fantastic. That is wonderful. Okay. Alright, well, they may attack, but we'll let them. 63 Nimblewood, 54 Dryadwood, 62 Topaz. I may kind of just let them get close to their carrying capacity. Or get close to the... how much they can afford to eat. Goblin Boar Rider, 3 Goblin Warriors. Begin combat. Goblin Boar Rider is pretty tough. Okay. So the fact that the Goblin Warrior is out first tells me that one of these is the Goblin Boar Rider. Dang it. Oh, good. Got rid of both of them. You finally scared the dragon himself. Your life is now complete. I mean, I guess. Well, let's at least get some of that damage in. Okay, first actions. We've got a 6 and a 7. And we do have a 3. So, a 6 and a 7. So Ferris would be good. I guess we'll get Long Mace out next. Let's see, you're 10, you're 11. Okay, let's go ahead and first action you. And then first action you. First action you. Shield ally, get you guys out. And you can just get closer for now. Ah, so much fun. And they left a crappy shield and a bow, which we could actually use. 1 XP, 1 research point. Okay, equipment-wise... let's go with our warrior first. Nope, you've got one. This would be better, though. Ferris can take the other bow. Clearly we need to get some more bows in our group. Oh, right, and let's get rid of this, this hammer that I always meant to get rid of. There we go. I don't think I care about this shield anymore. That's fine. Alright. Gathering some good stuff there. And we have an encounter. You fall through the ground into a dark and stale tunnel. The fall was rough, but it is possible to make your way back up. But let's explore the tunnel this time. You venture deeper and deeper into the tunnel until you reach a crossroads. Go left, it seems to be the way out, or we could go right. Let's go right. You go right. You go to the right and walk for what seems like forever. It gets darker and colder with every step. Finally, you reach a large underground chamber. It is filled with shiny stones and all sorts of treasures. But on top of them there sleeps a dragon. So we could fight the dragon, we could attack the dragon, or we could try and steal some of the treasure. So, leave now? Leave now, but we could be stealing some treasure. Also, thanks for the sub if I missed it, Kukuri. Thank you very much. We could fight. We could fight. But no, we will sneak. I'm more confident in our sneaking ability with a 4-skull than a 5-skull fight. But we do have dually, and that is 75 damage. But let's go ahead and sneak. We've got 10 sneaking cards. Let's get to it. Player's turn. That's good. So we've got some shield allies, and I don't know exactly how tough these cards are going to be, but we could counter tactics a lot of them. I don't know how many counter offenses we can do. Not many. Not many at all. Yeah, 75 damage, but what if he gets first actioned and eats dually? That would suck. That would suck. Kill it, this vile heresy must not continue to live. You sure you want to steal from the dragon while it's still alive? How would you feel if a bunch of adventurers decided to steal from your horde while you still lived? Well, see, but Karen, I would eat them. This dragon is asleep. He deserves what he gets. Alright, so I can only do one, but I do have 2 people with first strike and someone over here, but let's go ahead and let's try the counter offense first. And we got rid of 1. Good. And that had piercing. That also has piercing. That sucks. And I can actually first action Tolpanzer, which would take out this card. Let's do that, and do that. You're going to start getting some stuff out. Can we confuse? No, we cannot. Alright, I want to do... Actually, that would be useful, so let's do that. Let's do that. Probably get out 2 cards. No? Okay. Okay. And I used my first action. Whoops. Oh well. Let's go ahead and confuse you. Well, that's unfortunate, but what are you going to do, right? Okay, best shielding is you, and we can add some more shielding to that. Probably should have added it to you, but oh well. I'm pretty confident that we'll get this. Alright, phase 2. Okay, we are going to have to play a second time, but that is okay. It is my turn again. 7 and 3, it looks to be the best damage, but... Alright. This first action isn't going to be useful. Let's see, any good counter offenses? Yeah, you know what? I'm pretty confident that we can take the damage, so let's just get rid of what we can. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and get MDB out, do some damage. And you can be shielded. Be supported. Go ahead and confuse that one. And then just to be on the safe side, go ahead and shield. There we go. Alright, let's fight. You can't actually get, like, bludgeoning in these types of battles, which is kind of unfortunate. You manage to sneak past the dragon and take some of its treasures. It shifts in its sleep, and you feel like staying any longer will wake him. So we get 6 topaz, 12 obsidian, 9 gold, 6 malachite. We can leave, or we could take a little more. Let's take a little more. You stay to take more treasure, and a small furry creature appears next to you.
Well, 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 stealing from a dragon, are we?
We got a fur jacket, which is okay. Got some dragon bone. I can't save first. I can't save right now. We apparently stole some bones from the dragon, and we got some quartz. Yup. Me stealing? No. We'll be honest. Yup.
I tell you what, creature, you give me all of your gold, and I won't wake the beast, deal?
No, kill the creature. Quietly. Sorry, we haven't got what you need, so just please. Okay, perhaps we could deal. No, kill the creature. Quietly. Yeah, let's do this. I'm gonna be a little nuts here. You strike the creature, but it's faster than you. It flies up into the air and spits a yellow goo into the dragon's face, then flies off. The dragon wakes. Defend yourself. Yeah, I didn't think that would work, but figured I'd try it. Alright, so we've got a dragon, 1 Svarozek, and 6 Svarozek minions. Let's begin the combat. Okay, MDB in our combat hand is very good. Duly not being in our combat hand, not so good. In fact, there's a lot more damage out here. Oh well. Let's keep in play. Okay, dragon goes out first. It is confused. 239 damage. If we can get the damage going first, that would be that would work. We've got 2 people with piercing. Well, 3 people with piercing. It is a real shame that we do not have Dooley helping us out here. I have no real first actions either. This is gonna hurt, yeah. And it does have bludgeoning. Damage could be a lot worse, though. It's the leech that's bad. Alright, let's see. I mean, what we can end up doing is really pumping a lot of shielding into people. The lack of first actions is going to be a little bit of an issue, though. No counter tactics? I mean, I do have some counter tactics. I just don't know whether that's going to be useful. I don't have very high counter tactics in the current hand. I got this one, but it might be better to get this 9 damage out first. I got... The dragon is level 26. I got a 14 confuse. I might be able to confuse something else that gets put out. But he's already confused, which is very lucky. Yeah, I was really kind of hoping to have Dooley in my hand. Alright, so, MDB and Kijikun going out, that would be 21 and 9. So we're looking at 30 damage up front, getting them down to 209. And then they'd go first, which would be 48. That'd be another 70 damage. I can try to put a lot of shielding into the first people out. But, yeah, we're going to take a lot of damage here. And part of the problem is just that because I don't have enough first actions. I mean, the fact that he can't do anything right now could actually go in my favor. I may want to put out other people first. And then use the piercing to get in between whatever comes next. And between the dragon and whatever comes next. Although they may put out 2 cards, which would be a problem. That would make it difficult. Yeah, gotta try. I'm just trying to think of how to do this. I mean, we got some really nice shielding, you know, like 19, 16, 23, 17. The fact that this card is not doing anything initially means that I could try to get rid of some of these things, but I don't have... Like, it's just put a lot of my damage cards back here and a lot of my good tactics cards over here, essentially. It's kind of how it boiled down. Okay, 54 and 13. We're looking at 67 damage coming our way. If we're just looking at the most damage that we've got coming out, I could put down 2 people and then Dooley. And, you know, like the first 2 people will probably end up going down to the dragon initially. So the question is that worth it? So we got 31 damage here. We get 29 from Tolpanzer. I'm going to wait with MDB and Kijikun. Yeah, I'm just being very indecisive right now. Alright. Well, yeah, it would have been really nice to have Super Lou and Karn in my main deck. I mean, I could put out the people who are confused and kind of hope for it, but probably using their shielding and support allies is going to be better. Alright, well, let's just go. Dracophile has really high health and extra... I can't reshuffle now. It's too late. His damage isn't the highest, but the 46 and the 14... Not enough to get past that, but I could shield him up. He would at least survive one attack. Yeah, let's do that. And the best shielding we've got... but you've got the Confuse. Alright. Let's give you some extra. So he can take a hit now. And then we'll go with Panzer for the extra damage. As far as like minions, I was worried about that. Ugh. As far as Zek is a problem. Okay, we got you in. Let's get Sergeant Joe in. No, I mean, so the fact that the dragon is confused just means, Dracophile will survive. He will survive the hit, we'll get through the second round, and we will not lose a card to the dragon. He'll be injured, seriously injured probably, but he will not be dead. And that's pretty crucial. Meat shield tactics, exactly. Yuri would probably be good because the drain will keep him alive. On the other hand, let's get Kijikun out. Get you some shielding. Okay, as far as like minions, won't be doing anything, so that's okay. I am going to get dually closer. But we'll do that at the end. I'm going to go support ally. And the nice thing is that, I mean, Dracophile's shielding will come back for the next battle. Hey, Tuttle Rabbit, how's it going? Denabre. I can confuse just that one, so that's unfortunate. That's not worth it. Oh, it's gonna get messy. It's gonna get messy. Luckily, the Sfarzak minions don't do a whole lot of damage. They're really not that bad. They got an unfortunate amount of health, but... Alright, let's see how this goes. Wrong way. Yep, down to 10, but he's alive. Okay, everyone is attacking the dragon now. Oh, yes! We have won! Dracophile is close to death. You have slain a dragon. Seriously, you have. But the whole cave now shakes violently. Time to move. You run as fast as you can towards the exit tunnel, and it does have an exit. So we get 1 coal, total of 11 ruby, a living brooch with 1 gathering and 3 distraction. Figures it'd be a load-bearing dragon. 26 dragon bone, 18 obsidian, 18 silver, 9 diamond, and a blunt greatsword that I don't really... Well, it might be better than something what other people have. And Dracophile is close to death, but Panzer is the only other one that took damage, and it was only 3. That could have been so much worse. 10 XP, 2 research points. And yes, I'm going to save it now. Alright, let's see. You're at 5 out of 23. I think a round will save you. We are getting the faster healing. We're not about to run out of any food. Let's see. Anything that we want to grab? We haven't done the well yet. Might actually be worthwhile making the palisade. I mean, I could do the palisade for some elven attraction. I think I'm going to do that. I mean, I could get some attract dwarf as well, but I'd like to get some more elves. Go find that little butt-white greed critter and kick its lemon-spewing gassy bum. I would like to. I would like to. I do not know where that is. Well, we got some attract dwarf already. I don't know that we have any attract. No, we do have some attract elf. We'll take this. We'll go with this. Which what gets us more research? That does get us more research. So let's go with that. And not Setsuna. We'll put Longmace in charge of that until we finish up making some of these. What happened? Oh, because I clicked on you, that's why. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright. Save again. Pretty close to going up a level, too. Survived! Ha ha ha! Success! She's just a scratch. Let's see. That would be a lighter shield, so, Dracophile, get an upgrade. 13 armor and a 2. Let's see, what is that? That's shielding. You got that. That is way too heavy, okay. Also, a 3 distraction, 1 gathering. That would be good for someone. Let's see, you have 4 gatherings, so let's get you a little bit more. That's too heavy. That would be too heavy. That would be too heavy. Nope, alright. Let's keep gathering. So we're up to 98 Nimblewood, 92 Topaz, 78 Dryadwood. Alright, see you, Seal and Mortar. I'll be wrapping up the stream pretty soon as well. Let's see how much we've got. Let's see if we can get another batch of 2 Nimblewood pretty quick. So I'd really like to get a lot of Nimblewood. 112. There's a batch of 2 Topaz. Just 1 Nimblewood. Oh, we did get a level. Not sure what we got the experience from. Alright, well, let's take a look. Dooley gets +2 magic. That seems pretty great. Up to 11 magic. Karn, +1 craft to 9, which I'm not using. Dracophile, more will. Standing up to a dragon, taking its blow, and not backing down. Definitely got you more will. 24 will. Because clearly that's what you wanted, right? Farron, +1 strength to 7. Super Lu, +2 health to 32. Eolil, +1 health to 26. Aroyaru, +1 find weakness to 3. Angel Kitty, +1 herbalism to 8. Yuri, +1 dexterity to 4, and also takes up stealth up to 8. Tolpanzer, +1 traps to 11. Sergeant Joe, more armor, +1 armor to 43. I'm a little bit annoyed by that. MDB, +2 strength to 16, which means 44 piercing damage. It's pretty great. +2 perception for Lysane to 10. +1 strength for Sherry to 14. +1 gathering for Kijikun to 17. +1 intelligence for Denabre to 10. Very nice. And back at the town, +1 strength for Maria and Longmace to 5 and 7. +1 poison for Edward to 6. +1 speech for Sierra Mike to 4. +2 will for Cressons to 13. +2 will for Ferris to 19. +1 damage for Setsuna to 19. +1 perception for Lel Bunny to 8. +2 tactics for Iolo to 8. +1 strength for Mortal Vision to 9. Shimino, +2 magic to 9. +1 find weakness for DNA to 3. +2 herbalism for Kieran Halcyon to 3. And +1 health for Shift Derico to 26. Pretty good level ups.